Matt Wiertel of VelocityNet is joining us now, and we're talking, Matt, about the rise of robots. We're starting to see it. But you had a first-hand experience with your family.
I did. So we were at Sam's Club on Sunday, and we were, just doing our normal, monthly Sam's Club visit, and there's this floor sweeper just keeps bugging us. It's just around. And I have a 3-year-old daughter and a 5-year-old son who are in the cart, and my daughter's losing her mind about what's happening here. And I did a little more investigation. I'm like, that looks to be like it's scanning inventory. And that's what it was. I did some research, which is why we're here today, to talk about robots, because here at Sam's Club, it looks like it's a floor cleaner, which it is.
Yeah, kind of like a Roomba, like a round?
Well, it's one that somebody would normally ride on, and you might see at, the big box store that somebody's either riding on or pushing behind to clean the floors. Well, Sam's Club entered with the partnership with that company, and they've retrofitted them to not only to clean the floors, which they're robotic and do it at night, but also during the day and at night they scan the store for inventory holes.
Interesting.
So basically, it was running around the store to see, is there cupcakes missing or whatever missing, and then obviously that data feeds back to the manager to say, hey, we need a pallet of water over here, we need that over there.
That's fascinating. But my first thought is, are they aware, kind of like a Roomba, where they're not going to run somebody over?
Yeah, they didn't. There was, Sam's Club on a Sunday morning is a busy place, right? And they did not run at anything. It was bobbing and weaving, going around everybody.
Interesting.
But to kind of parlay into that story, IKEA just announced a partnership with expanded partnership with another organization where they're launching drones. So they're going to have a fleet of drones through warehouses, not yet here in the United States, but over in Europe. That's basically doing the same thing. So it can fly in the air, go up and down, see all of the stock, and basically report back to say, hey, we're low on this particular item, or hey, take it off the website because it's no longer there. And just like we were talking before getting on air, the staffing issue everybody's fighting with. I mean, we have issues finding help at Velocity Network. I mean, you talk to anybody here in town, everyone's having staffing challenges post-pandemic. The robots aren't going away, right? So we've started with the Roombas in our house, and people have maybe remote lawnmowers and some of those things that are interesting, but you're probably going to start seeing, and there's stories, you're starting to see more stories of robotic servers at restaurants, and the same the robot inventory. So they're not going to replace all humans, but the jobs that, hey, maybe are more risky, and that's what IKEA's take on it. It's like, look, it's risky for somebody to go up and down a forklift and to check stock. We can do it with a drone. It's better employee safety. Employees are healthier, happier, and then they're focusing more of their time on customer engagement versus doing some mundane task.
Interesting. So in some ways they're kind of still in the background a little bit, but we are going to get used to
seeing them. The Jetsons, when I was a kid, was kind of Rosie was one. You're like, that's a far off thing. No, Rosie's probably on her way if she's not already here.
Matt, it's always a pleasure. Thanks for stopping in.
Thanks for having me.